Is it possible that we're no better than two-dimensional images framed fuzzily by black edges projected onto a cheap movie screen in a classroom? We have no life past the flickering and fading images we see, not able to discern between what is seen and the inverse proportion of it. Are we three-dimensional people, part of a whole of humanity, or are we just representations of what the majority expects? No matter how you look at it, whether we be two or three-dimensional, we are all part of the sameness. Every day, many of us feel alone and isolated among the throng of people who surround us in life. It is hard to ignore our thoughts and emotions as we, most of all, want to give validation to our own feelings. No matter what might seem to be reality, though, never has the same appearance when seen through eyes with a different perspective. A perfect world might see a happy person stand, who is part of everyone while everyone is part of them. No one person matters more than any other, and everyone cares for the welfare of everyone. That is how we want to see the world and what we miss when we feel alone and isolated. We will call this perfect world the sameness. What we feel would be the isolation within the sameness. People feel they don't belong. We work toward being just like everyone else through our hair, our fashions, and our desires. We ostracize others by laughing, poking fingers at, and challenging those who are different. We slip away to deal with not being a part of it. We isolate ourselves and sometimes fall in a depressive state, knowing we are alone and no one cares about us. We diet and turn to radical means to fit the ideals that others may have. Anorexia, bulimia, cutting, drugging, binge drinking, depression, suicide, and plastic surgery are all results of isolation. Another result is also the squashing of individuality and the love of oneself to acquiesce to the improper vision of the sameness. The sameness is, in fact, the state of being that we already are. We all breathe, sweat, bleed, throb, want, eat, drink, pulse, and share the desire to enjoy success. None of us is truly different from anyone else, except in the fact that we allow ourselves to judge or to be judged, and in turn allow the isolation within the sameness to occur. None of us are alone in a crowd, we just feel that way. Everything that has happened to us is a part of what makes us. It is up to us, however, to decide which parts belong in that makeup. Bigotry of a parent does not necessarily result in bigotry of the child. It's up to the child to say this is wrong and to cast that aside. Every single person on earth shares importance with everyone else. The sooner the judgment stops and understanding and acceptance replaces it, the sooner the thoughts will fade into a song. And nothing more.
I felt isolated when my parents singled me out on more than one occasion for doing something wrong. Singled me out, singled me out, singled me out, singled me out.
Familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces.
It makes me feel isolated when I'm not privileged because I believe in moral privilege.
Going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their
When I'm stoned in
glasses.
public, I feel isolated and paranoid.
Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow.
I feel isolated when I am having problems with a girl who I really care about. Problems with a girl, problems with a girl, problems with a girl,
Find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell
Not knowing the
you.
language
I find it hard
either in a foreign country or in a social setting outside your
circles, it's a very, very mad world.
Women competing consistently against each other because of the social construct and the ultimate value of physical appearance. Women competing.
And to feel the way that every child should.
dancing in a crowd,
Went to school and I was very nervous.
I feel so isolated when you're in a situation where everyone disagrees with you about something.
Teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me. Look right.
Failure in achieving a goal.
I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are
being
the best I've
crippled, being crippled.
I find it hard to tell you. I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad